Hello everyone, I'm back to my channel Emotions Unplugged with the same tagline. It's time to speak with Dr. Subhash. Really, do you want to be a game changer or find a gateway and crack the interviews? If honestly speaking, you are preparing for any UPSC, maybe any government related exams or any exams which will change your entire life and prove yourself to be the one of the best selected candidate while appearing the interview. Today, actually, I have a great platform for you all. But for that, it would not be wrong to say that you have to watch my entire video to get all those 7 tips how to crack the interview. And obviously, you have to give your like, your comment, and your subscription to my channel Emotions Unplugged. So, basically, if you are really diehardly preparing for any sort of exams and interviews, what should be your first tip? So, starting with tip number 1, please be sure this is the very first tip about exam and organization. Tip number 1, again I repeat, it is exam and organization. First of all, as a candidate, you have to be very sure which post you are applying and to which organization again you are applying. This is the most important element for your interview process. If you are not thorough about your organization, what are the policies, what are the new initiatives, the new schemes they are launching, and what are the value, the mission of that organization, then that would be difficult on your part to face the interviewers, because unless and until you are aware about the organization you are applying, it would be a misguiding chapter for you also. So, to repeat it, tip number 1 is your exam and organization. Over here, moving on to tip number 2 about current affairs and general knowledge. To repeat again, as I said, current affairs and general knowledge, even if whatever may be the type of the post or the organization to which you are applying, this always serves as a second crucial factor to crack the interviews, because this makes you updated about the current thing happening around in your city, in your state, and the nation, because that poses your confidence level as a candidate to crack the interviews, and this always makes your confidence level strong also to prove yourself that yes, you are well prepared for your interviews. To repeat, tip number 2, current affairs and general knowledge. Moving on to tip number 3. This also serves as again an important aspect, how to prepare a detailed application form. To repeat again, tip number 3, a detailed application form. You are applying for the interviews, you are filling up the forms, but what exactly you have included in your forms may be your hobbies, your passions, your likes, your dislikes. You have to have a clear picture about that. What exactly happens? Many a time candidate fail over here. Randomly you fill up a form, but you are not sure exactly what you have filled up, and looking to your application form, when any question comes out from there, from the interview side, you fail over there. So that is the important segment again, which I repeat, tip number 3, a detailed application form which will make sure as a candidate to go through your application form. Moving on next to tip number 4. This is the communication and your approach or your tone. How you deliver your interview. Again, to repeat, your tip number 4 is your communication, your tone, your body language, which overall compile how you are facing the interviewers. Communication. Be very positive, have a smile on your face, and your tone should be very clear enough. Take, for example, if you fail also to answer any particular question, you should not take a pause over there. You can just directly be very honest to the panel in delivering your answer that, sorry to say, sir, I have no idea regarding this. So that should be a clear cut positive communication. So this also serves as an important element in whichever interviews you are facing or whichever post you are applying. Then moving on. Tip number 5. Tip number 5 is to be ready with the common questions, very common questions. Usually what happens if you are preparing for any UPSC exam or state level exams, you must be thoroughly preparing about your subject basis, but forgetting about, as I have said, your current affairs and general knowledge. Besides that, the common questions. Take, for example, how you are going to handle a difficult situation. Suppose in a banking sector, you have applied for a job. How to deal with a very difficult customer or a difficult situation. Over here, actually, I have a very personal solution for you. There is a method said to be STAR method. What is that STAR method? This is an important: situation, task, action, result. That means whenever you are falling into a difficult situation, you can stay very calm enough, tackle the situation, handle the customer, and then reach to a solution. So this is said to be very ready updated how to handle the very common things. So these are very basic things you have to update yourself. Moving on to the tip number 6. The tip number 6 again serves as an important element, that is how to remain positive and handle the pressure. I hope you might be thinking, why stay positive and handling a pressure is an important tip? Obviously, you might be applying throughout your career, professional career, to click somewhere in a very good position, in a very good organization. Don't you think over there also you are having different type of pressures? So in that case, be positive. Never know. Sometimes a panel of interviewers would be there who would be intentionally very sadistic enough to groom you up and to grind you up with different indirect and twist questions. In that case, how you are again going to face questions? You might be in a pressure. So in that case, you need to be again very mild enough, polite enough, and just represent yourself as a candidature to say that, sorry sir, I don't have the idea about the topic, but I have the passion to learn in the future days to come about the particular thing. So that is, you have to be very positive enough. Stay calm and positive. So tip number 7, mock interviews. There is an important aspect again. Directly sitting for the interview and before that preparing yourself and facing the mock interviews is really important. Why again? So many platforms are right now opening up. Baizu is there, an academy is there. You can face yourself because that frames up you in a proper time scale, a schedule of questions. You can assess yourself, you can judge yourself, you can find out what are your own strengths and weakness, and that will give you a picture where you stand. So mock interviews or the mock test are really important because that is again a first step tire to reach your goal. So if you will go on analyzing, which I started at the beginning, tip 1 to tip 7, as I have said, all these 7 points are equally important and connected with each other. You cannot just miss out anyone because all these 7 points speaks about how you are going to prepare yourself to face the real game changer of your life, as I said, to make you crack in the interviews, to give you your best career of your life. So here you are in front of you having the 7 important tips to crack the interview. As I had said in the very earlier times or in the beginning of this video, all the 7 tips starting up preparing for your organization, the applying, preparing for the current affairs, preparing for your communication and personality and your body language, your application form, your own mock interviews, how to remain calm, positive, and handle the pressure, and also all overall these 7 points, how they are interrelated with each other to make you develop you as a person as a whole, to prove yourself that yes, these tips will help you somehow or other to crack the interview. If really you want a platform, such type of platform which can help you in giving you the right position in your professional life, kindly go through the entire video, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and particularly in this educational scenario of the present society where the youth mass really are struggling hard to get somewhere a very good position in the society. You might share this video also who are in the same position, searching the tips, best tips, how to crack the interview. This would be a good solution point for every one of us. Hoping for a bright career and a successful journey. If my video will be helping you all with these 7 tips to crack your interview. Till then, have a great day ahead. Again, best wishes. Wonderful time.